You do see, don't you? It's in our language. You see, for instance, you don't own the house you have. You have the freehold, the right to freely hold it. The land is actually owned by the state. You know, in the case of the British, William the Conqueror said, it's all mine. You can use it if you've been of great help to me in reconquering, in retaking the country. He came from Normandy in France. So he rewarded his Viking friends and so on with the freehold. But it's my land. I inherited it, not you. You see, he seized the land in that sense because he took it from a king. I think it was William's uncle, not William, Harold's uncle. Harold died at Hastings, of course, got an arrow hit in the eye. That was the end of him. And William had slipped into the country while Harold was up north dealing with William's friend, Viking, attacking in northern England. Harold had won that battle. He'd got back a bit late, of course. William was ensconced in Kent, and the rest of the story is history, isn't it? But you see, royalty had already seized public ownership. All land belongs to the crown, and I am the crown. Well, of course, narrowly self-centered people do this. They grab what they can get. And in the case of William, of a Christian man, for instance, he organized the country into parishes. It's the parish council that ran the local community, run from the church. A very Christian ensconced individual, but still followed the old pattern that I didn't steal the land, I was given it by someone who had it. Yes, he had it, but did he really have a right to it? Well, he had a historic right, yes. He had it from someone else who had it, who was born of someone else who had it, who managed to grab it from people in general. Does this justify ownership by that fiercely autocratic individual? No, of course not. It's just what happens with narrow self-interest. And don't we know it? See, we've been gullible by our traditions. We accept the hierarchy. We accept the value system that gives it legitimacy. Jesus' story, of course, didn't. The biblical story didn't. You've been weighed in the balance, found wanting. This was the writing on the wall. Poor Persian king, poor chap. And I think in the account he loses his kingdom immediately. The enemy was already at the door. The only one you could trust to own everything, to be autocratic, ruler of all, is the one that has your values. Obviously, that's what you value. Anything else won't do. This is the only one you could love, so do so. And it says, emphatically, thou shalt love the Lord thy God, with all thy heart, soul, mind, and strength. That doesn't leave much. Why would you do this? Because you trust your values. If you don't, you better marshal the values together so that you do trust them. And you will, if you look on whatsoever is good and lovely, if you have time to, if you take the time to, because then you'll be filled with thankfulness and gratitude and hope, peace of mind, joy. These are the things spiritual. This is the fabric of heaven we're talking about. Your heaven. Your meaning to life. So that every morning is new. Joy, hope, life. Life more. I am come that you might have life and have it more abundantly. And that amounts to life eternal, of course. It's very simple. Nothing new here, nothing new under the sun. It's been very simple for a very, very long time. Bless you. And you are blessed. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.